grade 11 creative writing students of the Philippine High School for the Arts.
Alright, so what's happening to them? Well, their lands are being seized by transnational companies and the local government through various means, usually through violence, with the help of the military or other armed forces. And this land grabbing, it's affecting their livelihood, their entire lives actually. So, and then there's also the fact that the general public, us outsiders, we don't really understand their plight. So
First, ano nga ba nangyayari sa Lumad schools? Ang pinakasikat ngayon na news ay basically they're just shutting them down. And syempre pinaglalaban yun ng mga Lumad na kailangan tatag pa rin sila sa kanilang sistema.
Yung curriculum na ginagamit ng mga schools, ng mga Lumad, and we can see its practicality. More or less, their subjects are applied theories. For example, yung sa science nila, organic farming and
how to tend to crops and to livestock.
Very adaptive sa surroundings nila, very practical.
I remember this one story from a video we watched last week. It's about how it's a story from a student, a Lumad student in one of their schools. So she, at the time of the video, she was in grade 8, and according to her, she and her friends were buying notebooks and pens when the military descended on them, I think. And basically after that they were accused of buying bullets when they really were just buying notebooks and pens. And I think it's quite common actually for students there to be accused of being members of the NPA.
Oh, and we mustn't overlook the fact na they're using schools as, pinapaalis nila yung mga estudyante sa mga paaralan. Tapos doon nagsaset ng camp yung mga armed forces.
I also think that they use their education as a form of resistance, and the more they pursue school, the more they gain strength, knowledge.
I think one important factor in ng curriculum nila is they have practical health. I think we all know naman na yung location nila, it's difficult to reach.
They're around our age. Just imagine how lucky we are to be studying in a peaceful environment. And we're not being harassed daily by the military or by air raids or being called NPAs when you just want to study. So there's these companies, all these capitalists with capital, and they have an excess of capital, and so they're looking for cheaper labor, cheaper resources. So where else to go but Mindanao, the land of promise, where there is an abundance of resources. So they go there, they use all sorts of violent means to, seize land from the Lumads.
I also wanna mention this. Parang nakalagay sa libro yung 1987 Constitution.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Article 12, Section 5 says that the state shall protect the rights of indigenous cultural communities to their ancestral lands to ensure their economic, social, and cultural well-being. But Section 2, may basically ang summary niya is that ang land, ang ganyan, ay owned by the state. Anong say nyo na? You wanna go first?
Well, it's clearly the government just ensuring that there are always loopholes to everything that they that they make.
Say your family has owned that land before
the state.
Before the state existed. And the government's trying to get that land from you because nga nung Section 2, am I right? Yeah, because all land is owned by everybody.
By the state.
By the state. Well,
consider the history of your family. It's already as mentioned in what essay was that? But as mentioned in an essay we've read before, land is already a part of your identity.
Yes, exactly. And from that itself, you're literally anchored to the land you grew up in. And jumping off from that, I think we understand the plight of the Lumads when it comes to defending their land. Because you're not stealing something that's just physical or something that's geographical. You're stealing more intangible things than you are robbing them of their economic resources.
And it's weird how
Yeah.
they should also
Yeah.
benefit from it, but instead of them benefiting from what they have, what they work for, tayo yung halos kumuha.
Yeah. Like, so, some stories they're forced off of their land, and
Yeah.
and sometimes they actually have to work for the people that force them
Yeah.
off of their land just to feed their family, and
Yeah.
even then their wages are not enough. And
The Philippines in its entirety is an agricultural country.
Yeah.
We should stop forcing ourselves to develop into concrete buildings and lampposts, because we're robbing what's given to us naturally.
it's so sad because other countries people can actually sustain themselves
Yeah.
off of farming. Here you can't.
Yeah, when most of the population are agricultural or involved in the agricultural industry.
Yeah, and at some point, honestly, this country is going to become so saturated by industrialized areas.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think our geography can't handle that.
Yeah.
I think we all agree naman na yung Mindanao, they could stand on its own. Sobrang rich nila in yun nga, resources. Nakaka-bother lang how it, parang distributed, hindi sa kanila distributed yung mga bagay na nakuha nila.
Yeah, it goes to the people in Luzon, Visayas.
And it goes outside of the country.
Of the country.
It's so weird how parang hindi lang international companies ang gumagalaw dito though. Imposible na hindi involved ang government.
Yeah.
Feeling ko naman kailangan ng approval yun na mag-display sila, na gumalaw sila, kung sila sa area na yun. So, it's just weird how sobrang takot tayo na makuhanan ng mga resources ng ibang mga bansa. Pero tayo rin. Pero yung government rin natin ang nagdi-displace. For example, ng mga lumads.